Hey witches, happy Wednesday. I'm your morning witch and today is Wednesday, April 8th. So that means it is a Witchy Wordy Wednesday. And my words don't necessarily go with the theme that I've been thinking about this week with getting out and moving in the garden and everything. However, that's okay. That's okay. There's still words that matter, right? Okay, so previously we've covered the word witch, which W-I-T-C-H, which, W-H-I-C-H, is defined by a person who practices witchcraft. Now, generally speaking, this term has been reserved for women. In the magical realm, there are two words that are usually associated with male practitioners. One word is wizard. The definition of wizard being wise man, sage, philosopher. Earlier than that, the definition was a man who was versed in the arcane arts. Now, for reasons of patriarchy and such, we can understand why there are completely different words between man and woman that refer to working in the magical realm, and how the male equivalent of wizard is treated much more gently because wizards or wise men are what were looked to in the past and even today for spiritual guidance, whereas it was even older where women were generally in the space of providing spiritual guidance, right? So let's keep that in mind as we go through these words. Now, there is another word that is often used in the male spectrum for magical peoples. Some people identify as a warlock, and I've heard a lot of uneducated witches be like, why would you call yourself a warlock? That means oathbreaker. But they only understand half the truth on the definition of the word warlock. So warlock means oathbreaker to the god of the Hittites, i.e., warlock means someone who delves into the arcane arts, practices magic, utilizes witchcraft, and is in a society that follows the Hittite god, who says that that is against their beliefs. Now, the Hittites are a people in the Bible. They are a people that existed long before current era, and I don't know as much about the Hittites as I do about a lot of other things, but I know that the understanding of the word warlock to simply mean oathbreaker. So why would you want to be a warlock, or why would you want to trust someone who calls themselves a warlock? All they are is an oath breaker. Well, you don't understand the definition of the word. They are an oath breaker because they are not serving the Hittite god anymore, the monotheistic Hittite god. And from someone who is working in a magical perspective, it makes a lot of sense that if you are working in the arcane arts and you live in the society of the Hittites, you absolutely would be breaking any oath to that god of fidelity or loyalty when you are practicing that which is against their tenets. And this isn't a conversation about the tenets of the Hittites. This is a conversation simply about the definition of the word warlock and how current era individuals do not understand how oathbreaker does not mean something bad in this context. So if you're interested in learning more, I'll see you next Wednesday. I hope. Bye.